Hey guys, welcome to another video. This one's completely different again. This is the Paul Penmanship channel. Do pen reviews. My last video was Schaefer Tyrannis, but I don't know when that's going to come out in order. But today, again, another different video. Ooh, look at this. iPod Nano. 2 gigabytes, 500 songs, PC plus Mac. Apple logo. iPod Nano, the side profile device. Include l'iPod Nano des écouteurs un câble USB et iTunes pour Mac et Windows. That was awful. I do apologise if anybody's French. Includes iPod Nano earphones, USB 2.0 cable, iTunes for Mac and Windows. Do apologise. Now playing Just Feel Better. Santana, All That I Am. This is an iPod Nano, the original iPod Nano from 2005. Now, the same place I got this rather beautiful watch from had this on the side of the side as well for £40, and I thought it has a box. It's an original iPod Nano. I'm going to buy one of these, considering I bought my iPod Classic for £100, which is broken. It's broken. This one, £40, and of course it works, is so much cooler. This box, it includes the box as well, which is one of my favourite parts. Like, you know, it's just cool. Open this up here. This is just so Apple-esque design box. Designed in Apple, California. Just got the Apple logo there. Sorry about that, just knocked that. Unfolds, and what? There's nothing here. This is a mistake. I do apologise. Let's try that again, shall we? Unfold the box and oh, this is in such good condition for what it is. From 2005, which means 14 years old. Look at that polycarbonate front, that ever so smooth, luxurious click wheel. A hold switch, orange, indicating that it's on hold. That ever so luxurious 30-pin dock connector. And who's this? A 3.5mm headphone jack. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Here it is. Yep, that is an iPhone 4S box, by the way. That is, you can probably see that a bit clearer here. Oh, a bit of a shot of my ear there as well. We'll look at the back first, shall we? As you get a nice shot of my ear, my camera, my tripod, which is an iPhone 4S box. And an iPhone SE box. Bit of a t-shirt, bit of a polo shirt even there as well. It's in pristine condition. These things get absolutely wrecked. Take a look at the back of this iPod Classic. This is from 2008. This one obviously hasn't been looked after very well, other than the fact that it's dead as well. That isn't a crack, that's just a scratch. But it's dead. The hard drive's crashed, so it's useless. And this one's from 2005 to be in such good condition. I mean, there are a few scratches here and there, but iPod. Again, something French and something German. This is obviously bought in Europe because the fact that the box has French before English on it, and the fact that it has a sticker on the back in French and German. Now, I run this through Google Translate. It says something along the lines of listening to it on loud volumes for a long time will damage your hearing. 2 gigabytes! Look at that almighty 2 gigabyte sticker. Serial number, designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. Model number, EMC number, rated 5 volts to 30 volts. So that means you can use a chunky iPad adapter. Interesting. TM and copyright 2005, Apple Computer Inc. All rights reserved. Don't throw it in the bin, people. Don't throw it in the bin. Plain side. Other plain side, like I said, 30-pin dot connector, headphone jack. The beautiful polycarbonate that's slightly clear at the top layer, so you can see the click wheel. And it just looks so cool. Top hold switch, orange, indicating that it's on hold. Front we have the screen. Very tiny, very low res, but just colour, backlit, it's pretty cool. Click wheel, ever so smooth and luxurious. Menu button, previous, next, play pause, and the action button. Again, you can see where the 30-pin cable is. Before we turn it on though, actually, we'll observe what else is in the box. Let me just put that aside. Because not only does it have the box, that there is a picture of a CD, USB cable, headphones. Now this thing would have included earphones, it doesn't. I have some original Apple earbuds here anyway that came with my iPhone 4S. So it has a remote and mic. But yeah, let's open it up and see what's inside here. What is this? I haven't seen one of these in even longer. A CD? iPod plus iTunes, copyright 2009 Apple. Recorded in Hong Kong, by the way, just wondering. Very scratched. Again, nice view of an iPhone 4S box. And my ear and chin now. But very cool. Very cool. iPod plus iTunes. That's a disc. Now I've put this in my old MacBook Pro, which is literally about to fall off my bed, so I'm just going to adjust that. Sorry about that. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to break that prematurely. But I put this in, and it would let me install iTunes 10 or iTunes X, and it had iPod Restore software on it. So I'll probably run a screen capture on my old Mac and show you that in action just a bit. And I'll put that in right now, so see you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. So this here is my MacBook screen capture. Let's hope it's working using QuickTime Player. It's actually recording the screen. Now this is macOS 10.6.8 running on a 2011 MacBook Pro. So it's on its original software. So it's absolutely blazing fast, even with a mechanical hard drive. So we're going to insert the iTunes DVD that we got with the iPod, and let's just listen to this sound of it being inserted into the computer, because it's just so cool. There we go, working straight away. That just sounds so cool. iPod CDs, only 103 megabytes. Let's open it up, shall we? Here we have iPod Nano Features Guide. Doesn't even let me preview this file. Quick look. iPod Updater. Again, it doesn't let you preview files on this for some reason. iPod Nano Features Guide. Let's see. iPod, iTunes has many other features to make CDs. Okay, apparently I've asked because I've already read this. This is cool. It's even got like a contents. This is just so Apple-esque. Look at this. Look at that, like iBook G4. Look at this iTunes. Look at that. That's classic. That's the classic design of macOS 10. I believe 10.3 maybe. This is 10.6. So obviously you got the different theme to it. This is so cool. This is just the thing. Look at this iPod Nano, iPod G4. But you know, got that iPod Updater. Now this is just license information about it. Before you install the iPod Updater, it just tells you need a macOS 10.2 or later. macOS 10.3 is recommended for connecting iPod Shuffle to a low power USB port. Install iPod Nano software 1.0. This is what I wanted. And this is why I was very pleased that it came with the DVD, because it meant I could downgrade the iPod to 1.0. It just has an iPod user guide. I don't know what this is for. Is this for my iPod or a different iPod? No, that's a fat iPod. Look at that. Firewire. Yeah. Chunky iPod USB power adapter. Okay. Interesting. iPod installer. Now this is how you get to it, and it will say this is checking for software on your computer and see if it's ready to be installed. So you go, package will run, continue. It can't be installed in this computer. And this one in the middle here is just a shortcut to that. Web tutorials. These I'm sure don't work at all. Go to iTunes tutorial, go to iPod tutorial, let's see if it will let me open that in Safari or not. It just goes straight to apple.sports/iPod apparently. I don't even think my internet's working on this. Interesting. Okay. My internet's probably not working because this MacBook, the internet's a bit funky. Optional installs, QuickTime 6.5.2. I have QuickTime 7 and QuickTime 10. So I could always have QuickTime 6.5.2 if I want. Oh, I've already got, oh no, okay. QuickTime 6.5.2. We'll install that as well. Why not? Upgrade to QuickTime Pro. Because, you know, yeah, let's agree. Oh, the disk is dimmed because the newer version of QuickTime is already present. What? Can I just install it onto this 4 gig USB stick? Go back. Because it can only be run on the software running Mac OS 10. That's a shame. Very much a shame. Okay, that's fine. Oh, oops. Right, okay, we'll close that. Because the newer version of QuickTime is already available. That's fine. That's about it, really. And I managed to get the, what was it, iPod Updater 05 installed. I don't know why that seems to be running off the CD, but this one requires a PowerPC, which I find hilarious. Because I'm running macOS 10.6, as seen here, you can... Oh, that's cool, I didn't know you could do that. You can run Rosetta, which is a software that allows you to run PowerPC applications, which is actually really convenient. Plug in an iPod to update it. It doesn't actually update it. It downgrades it, because iTunes is where you'd upgrade it. Update it, puts the latest system software. Restore it, just puts it back into 1.0. Which is cool. Very cool. And I managed to do that by hacking my way into this iPods.m package. Contents. Resources. There you go. iPod that. And that's what gave me the iPod up. So you can either install iTunes 10 as well. Welcome to the iTunes. Look at this. It's got the green version of this as well. Because I always remember this classic logo from when I originally got my iPhone 3G, and it had to be when I was downgrading it to restore to iOS 2, and it had a picture of this CD with a blue one. This one's got a green one. That's so cool. Can I install iTunes 10? No, iTunes can't be installed on this disc. You can only install it running Mac OS 10. Well, it is. It's running OS 10 Mavericks. Okay, interesting. iTunes can't be installed on this disc. Okay, that's great. Ooh, what's this? I never opened this one. This one probably won't be able to. No, System UI server can't be installed on this computer. Can we show package contents? I don't know. I'm just doing this for fun. This video is probably going to be like 25 minutes long. iTunes 10. Ooh. Maybe I'll be able to install iTunes 10 that way. I don't know. Alert. Alert title. Alert. Something happened. Okay. Okay. Look at this green iTunes logo. That is cool. I like that. Okay. Alert. Something happened. Anyway, we'll just close that all of that. That is the iPod CD. And a quick preview of the iPod Updater. Let's see if it actually has any information about iPod Updater. iPod Updater. This application lets you update the software on your iPod. It also allows you to restore the software on your iPod to the factory condition. Updates includes 1.5 for the original iPod, 2.3 for the iPod with touch wheel, 1.4 for the iPod Mini, 1.3 for the iPod, 3.1 for the iPod 4, 1.2 for the iPod Color Display, 1.0 for the iPod Nano, 1.2 for the Shuffle. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's just cool. That's just what I love about Apple. Anyway, I'll see you back in the real world. So you'll probably just hopefully have seen the screen capture of my MacBook with the what's on the DVD just now. If you haven't, I do apologise, but you should have done. So also what's in here is an iPod sock. How cool is this? Microfiber lined. I'm not sure what material this is, but it is cracking and peeling, which is a shame, but it's just cool. Fits the iPod in. You know, that's probably why it's in such good condition. It's probably kept in this its whole life. It was used by its previous owner. 30-pin dock connector to USB cable. Non-genuine, unfortunately. There's no writing on it saying Apple in California or anything, made in China, and no writing down the whole of the USB cable. I'm not sure, I can't remember if they had those or not, but this definitely isn't genuine. You can definitely feel it's not. And the fact is that if I just grab the cable from my iPod Touch 2nd generation, it would have had this. Sorry, it wasn't the iPod Touch 2nd generation, it's from the iPhone 3G. And it would have had this style rounded edge connector. I don't know if you know, this is a genuine Apple 30-pin cable. As you can tell, it's genuine Apple by the fact that it's fraying already, only after about a year of use. This is a genuine one. And this is what they used to look like back pre-2010, I believe they used to look like that. Let's pop that aside. Non-genuine. That one wasn't. Did I throw the other one? Yeah, I did, okay. This here is a dock adapter. So you plug it into an iPod dock, which I actually have one, and could actually plug this in to it. But I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to take the cellophane off, because it's never been... Oh, actually, it might have been. Because there's bubbles in it. I don't know if that's just natural or not. But that's just so cool that it has an original iPod dock adapter that's in the cellophane. That's never been used, I don't think. Just, that's the box aside. We'll set that aside. Just pop that here. Just knock the tripod, which we all now know is an iPhone 4S box, and get this baby fired up. Now, there is no music on this. Just to let you know, there isn't any on it. But there is some other stuff, so I can demonstrate. Hold switch engaged, so you get the screen turned on. Has a backlight timer of 10 seconds. I'll just see that turn off. There you go. It has a nice fade action, but you can kind of still see the screen in the light there. And obviously when you twist the click wheel, it moves. Like I said, no music on here. Which is annoying, but I don't have any on my laptop. Which is what I sunk it up with. Photos, just for the lols, I decided to put a whole Minecraft texture pack on here. Actually, it's just pretty much the only photos I had on my laptop. There you go. I don't know if you can tell what that is because it's so low resolution, but that is the terrain.png of Gerudoku, texture pack from Minecraft 1.2.5. There's just a little cheeky reference there. March 2012 was when these texture pack was updated. Interesting. I decided to put that on there just to see if it would work. Fill up some storage. Extras, that's where the juicy stuff is, so we'll go on to that afterwards. Settings, right, so about. I'll choose iPod Nano. That is my real name, by the way. Just a quick cheeky spoiler there. A little ear reveal and also a name reveal there. Songs 0. Photos 1027 photos in that texture pack folder, which is interesting. 1.8 gigs because it's a 2 gig device. 1.7 gigabytes available. Version 1.0. Now this would have originally come with the software version of 1.3.1 when I first got it, but I decided to downgrade it because they gave me the CD, so why wouldn't I downgrade it to its original software? For example, I have this rather fabulous iPhone 3G here, which I may or may not do a review on, and it is also on its original version of 2.0. Because why not? Why not have that? This iPhone 4S, as you can see, which has a passcode lock, so there you go. Just unlock that. Has not its original software version, but an older one, iOS 6.1.3. Why not just downgrade your other technology to the lowest one you can do? Now the 4S is very interesting because if you have an iPhone 4S and you want that classic skeuomorphic design, go ahead, downgrade it straight away because you can. It's signed by Apple as of recording this video on the 26th of April. It is still signed by Apple, so go do that down below if you want to do that. The iPhone 2G was a bit of a pain in the arse to do, but there you go, it's working. It's got that original 2G indicator. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I love old things, and that's why I downgraded this. Because they gave me the CD2, that's why I downgraded it to 1.0. I don't even know the differences between 1.3.1 or whatever it was compared to 1.0, but serial number there, model number of the device, original iPod Nano. Just so cool. Let's get into the juicy stuff. Like I said, actually no, there's more settings. So you can have main menu, different things you want to have on the main menu. Shuffle, repeat 1. Why is repeat 1 on? There's not even any songs on here. Wait, what? Shuffle albums, no. Repeat off. Backlight timer, that basically how long until the backlight comes. So you can always have it always on or just off completely. You have it off completely if you're out in broad daylight and you're using it, and you can save battery life, conserve battery life. And if you accidentally go back and you can't find your way back because it's obviously dark, just hold down the central button. I believe Apple says to do. If you hold down the center button, or is it the menu button? There you go. Hold down the menu button, and it's gonna have that, but it's kind of a glitch look. See, off. I wonder how long it's gonna take to turn off. Anyway, I'll set it back to 10 seconds. Audiobooks, that's your playback speed. EQ, that's your different equalizers. Compilations, sorry. Sound check, that basically, if you have that enabled, all the songs will be the same volume, no matter if you have a really loud song compared to a really quiet song, it'll have the same volume. Clicker, that only comes through on the headphones for some reason. If you have it on both, you get a very nice clicky sound with the click wheel. Don't know why that wasn't enabled already. Date and time, that's a different date time. I don't know why that's on 12-hour mode. We want that on 24 hours. Is that even the right time zone? Yes. Is it even the right time? Oh, no, on 12-hour. Is it going to be the right time? 6:26. Yes, it is. Very nice. I'm liking it. Even this one's faster than this. Time and title, that basically... that's pretty cool. I like that. And it goes back. Does it go back? There you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. We'll turn it off though. Contacts, that's how you want your contacts sorted. Yes, it has contacts on it, and I'm pretty sure I tried to sync contacts. I don't know if it worked or not. I'm going to do that off screen once I get there. Language, what language you want it in. Legal, this is my favourite part. Look at this blue Apple logo that it has. I don't know if you can tell that's blue. I don't know if the white balance is a bit off, but that's a cool classic blue Apple logo. Copyright 2001 to 2005 Apple Computer Incorporated, all rights reserved. Portions copyright 2001 to Portable Player Incorporated. Now I believe this uses a processor for a portable player processor, that's why it's copyright. That MPEG 3, and then Audible at the bottom here as well. There you go. Don't know what that little logo there is. That an Audible logo? I'm not entirely sure. Reset all settings, we're not going to touch that. Extras, this is where the juicy stuff is. You get a clock. Cupertino? What? No, I'm in London time zone. Beautiful, there you go. 6:27. It's dark because it's past 6, but it's actually still light outside because daylight savings and all. Games, we're going to move on to that. I'm just going to check if I do have contacts on here. Before I go, yes I do. There is a sample on here though. Well, there's an instructions. Your iPod can store contacts using calendar events using iSync with Mac iSync. Yep, macOS 10.2 or later. Ooh, open iSync or iTunes. Is that a thing? Oh my, V cards and stuff. Yep. Okay, let's see if the sample is here. Yes, there is a sample. Okie dokie. Sample, accountant, sale company incorporated. These are some phone numbers on there. This is just a sample. Maybe they're Apple phone numbers or something. Web, apple.com/support/iPod. That's what my broken iPod says, which is interesting. Office address. I don't know where that is. Interesting. If I Google that, will it actually come up with somebody's house? Notes. Here's a sample to show you all that you can be displayed in contact on your iPod. That's pretty cool. Calendars. Now, I didn't have any calendars on my old things, but it has a bloody long calendar and even supports all the way up to 2019, which is just cool. That's today. Nothing there. And then you can have it beep for whatever alarm you want. That's just cool. Notes. Instructions. To view text files here, enable iPod for disk use. I have. Then drag text files into the notes folder on iPod. That's cool. Stopwatch. This is one of the features advertised, I believe, with the iPod Nano. When Steve Jobs announced it, had a cool stopwatch. Or maybe it was the stopwatch that had a lap time function, which pauses for a bit and the lap time's going in the background. And then it should resume the... There you go. And if you just pause that, click done, and it also saves your timer for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I'll leave you to do that. You can delete it, which we're going to do, because I don't need it anymore. Screen lock. This is one of the cool features. Advertised with the iPod Nano. Just showed everyone my lock code then. That'll probably be blurred out. But yeah, that was a cool feature. So like I was saying before, I accidentally did show everyone my lock code. This is the cool thing about it. I thought that was Comic Sans at the first there, but it's actually just weird. It also says 5ET code, and it kind of looks like a bit Comic Sans-y font. I don't know why. And this twists around with the click wheel. It's just so cool. It's just so Apple, like old Apple. It's just so cool. And then you can set a code. Let's just go for 2410, and then if you just set your code combination. Oops. Screen lock on. Your password is 2410. Please remember it. Lock. Takes a while. And it's got this cool lock thing, and then again it's just got that. You can't go back, but you can plug it into iTunes if you do forget your password, which is cool. So what was it? 2410, was it? I hope so. Otherwise, that's going to be a bit embarrassing. There you go. Cool. That was right. Screen lock. Right. As I said, games. This is where the fun begins. Brick. This is like Atari Breakout or whatever that game's called. It's so cool. Just look at this. Whee! And it gets faster and everything when you give it extra momentum, and then you just die instantaneously because I'm looking through my camera's viewfinder, which we've just reviewed, that is actually an iPhone 10. Yeah. Music quiz. Error. No songs found. Now, when I had my iPod Classic and it had a few songs on it, when you clicked on a similar thing, I think it was Music Trivia it was called at the time, and it tested you on what songs were on your iPod, and it would play a preview of the song or something and tell you what it was or what the artist was. Parachute. This is a very interesting game. I don't understand it at all. There's like helicopters that come down and you have to shoot them, and then you get little parachute men and you have to shoot them as well. And if there's like more than like 5 parachute people or whatever, oh wow, that's caused an absolute carnage there. But if there's more than like 5 or so parachute men that have landed or something, your ship gets blown up. I'm just going to see if that would happen. What happens if I just leave it to die? Do you lose points if you land it? Okay, no you don't. Okay, or is it if they land on the platform maybe? Because that guy's about to land on us. Let's see what happens. This is interesting. What's going on? I don't like it. Oh, I went to sleep. Okay. Maybe if you run out of... Oh, well, no. What's going on here? Look, they're throwing like bombs at me or something. Boom! I'm dead. Yep. That's that game. Solitaire. I don't know how to play Solitaire, but there's a fully functioning Solitaire game on here. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. That's the cool stuff. And this is all from 2005. This is so cool. Just think if I had music on it. We have to plug in the ever so satisfying 3.5mm headphone jack into there and listen to music. But obviously there's no music on it because I don't have any music on my laptop. But like I said, hopefully I'm just going to record the screen capture of my MacBook on that DVD, see if it actually comes out. If it's not there, it probably didn't work. And if so, I do apologise. Anyway, if you did make it this far in the video, like I always say, comment down below something. This time, comment sock, because this is an iPod sock, I believe. I don't know. But I'm just going to say comment sock down below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.